Hello, Facebook and Instagram. I'm so happy to be here with my viral wisdom talk. I think during the summer, I'm going to move it to a different time because Sundays at 1 is a little hard, but I'll let you know. I'll keep you abreast. So I'm so happy for the fact that I'm back and that I get to interact with you all. So do hop in and tell me where you're from, how you're surviving. I've been away for a few weeks, but I am back now. So for today's viral wisdom, I think it's number 55. What I'd like to focus on and just briefly touch on is the power of misalignment. You know, we're seeing in America more than in any other place that when there is a lack of leadership at the helm, when there is a lack of clarity at the top, the systems break down. Just like the body needs to be integrated and the systems of the body need to work together, what happens in any micro or macro system is that there needs to be an alignment. And when there isn't an alignment, there is mass effects. And as always, I like to relate what's happening out on the macro level to the internal level, to the micro. So we're seeing, what I observe in America is what are the effects of mass misalignment? How do people react? And then I relate it to families and then to ourselves. You know, when we're not aligned, when we don't have one way to be, one clear vision, then we waste so much energy and disease spreads. Physical disease or psychological disease, it spreads. So in America, for example, because there wasn't and isn't a consolidated alignment, there is a resurgence of cases. And unless there is a central vision, right? So in this case, it would be the government having a vision, a central vision. If there isn't a central vision, then things kind of fall apart. So it is in families, and so it is within our own being. And in order to create alignment, we have to take a stand. And this is in psychology or wisdom often referred to as sacred boundaries. At some point, whether we will be proven right or wrong in our lives, we've got to take a stand. And people are afraid of taking a stand because they want to get more money or votes, or they have an agenda. And because of that, there is misalignment. And as our lives become more evolved, more elevated, more integrated, more healed, we will be able to take a stand more clearly in our lives. But as long as we're trying to please people, or we have secret agendas, or we have different ways of looking at systems and are not clear, you know, we want this one to like us, or we want to be favored by this group, or we're afraid we won't have money. These things blur our boundaries. And we then allow for crap to come in through the door instead of shutting the door tight. And this happens in our own personal lives. We're not clear, you know. We want favor, or we want to be seen in a certain way, or we're afraid, we come from lack. So we tolerate a lot of inconsistencies and incongruencies and don't take a stand. This is what we see in America today. No one is taking a stand. The Georgia governor is suing the Georgia mayor. Which planet are we living on where this happens? The Florida mayor and the Florida governor don't talk. One's Democrat, one's Republican. Huh? You know, the president is selling Goya beans. What is going on? Where are we? Are we in touch with what's happening? And when children see this in parents, they lose balance. They enter disease. They do not enter their power. They cannot be empowered because they're getting all different information. And this is what's happening in America with its children. Every time we open the news, it's a new sideshow, right? We don't know where's the pony trick, the next one coming. It's like those homes, those rooms in the circus with the distorted mirrors. You don't know what's going to come next. I mean, it's a joke, because there isn't an aligned vision. And so it is in your own life. So take the lessons from what you're seeing outside and incorporate it within your own life and ask yourself, do I have an aligned vision? Am I clear about where I'm going? Am I able to enter my path with clarity and consistency? Use these lessons that you're seeing on the outside as a mirror to go within, right? Now, many people have conspiracy theories, right? It's always a lot of theories. But guess what? We don't have to go into theories. Right now, it's very clear. Stay at home as much as possible and wear a damn mask. Now, people want to not wear a mask. It's not about you. Don't wear one for you, but wear one for other people. It's simple. It's not a big deal. People look at it as a muzzle of their rights, of their voice, that they're not being allowed to speak. Their voice is being stripped. Their power is being taken away. This is very clear that they feel like it's a direct personal affront if they have to wear a mask. Understandable, no problem. Have any story, feel any way. Bottom line is, it has been proven, and I'm sure people will find things that it's proven against what I'm saying, but it's been proven to to slow down contamination. So wear the damn mask. What's the big deal? Do it for the other person. It's not such a big deal. And the rest, in terms of, is it real? Is it a hoax? Is it Bill Gates? Is this one the evil one? Is not for us to know. We can't know all the answers right now because we're not scientists. If people really want to know the answers, they should go and become biologists, virologists, and go and find out the answers themselves. If we have to depend on experts, then right now we have to depend on experts. Then you can't say, you know what? I am a psychology major, or I'm a journalist, but it just doesn't feel right that scientist is saying the truth. We don't have a footing in science, so we got to shut up. We can't. I mean, you can have an opinion. You can have an opinion, but we will go crazy trying to be experts in areas that are not our expertise. So when we're not experts, we have to give authority to the expert. Everyone here in America wants to be the expert. Okay, no problem. Have your opinion. Be the expert. But when it's something contagious, have care for other people. I mean, it's just simple, something small. And then have your expert opinion in your house, right? No problem. But we cannot give power to people and then take away their power. We cannot give power to authority and then take away their power. We need to understand that at some point we have to have boundaries. This is what I know. This is what you know, right? Who knows whether wearing a seatbelt is great? Somebody wrote in the chat. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe if you don't wear a seatbelt, you're better off. We don't know. It just is what it is. Maybe the age of getting a license is not 21. It should be 31, right? We can debunk every law, but we kind of create some sense of consistency in order to just move on. Can we just move on to the next thing? We have other problems. And this is what consolidation of ideas and theories and opinions needs to be about. So please, on this chat, don't get into a fight about ideas. Don't, everyone has an opinion. Just relax. Don't have a war on my page. I'm going to a deeper issue. I'm talking about how it relates to our personal lives. This is not about whether I agree with masks or Fauci or Trump or not. Please don't get into a war on my page. You're not missing the point. If you're on, and if somebody is acting stupid on my chat, or you don't agree with them, ignore them. Let's exercise discernment and presence and power. Do not fight with strangers on my chat. I mean, it's not worth it. Show power and say you're entitled to your own opinion. And if I find it offensive, I may tell the person, or I may block the person. Don't get upset. People have all these sorts of ways of reacting. It's okay. Relax. People tell me all the time they don't agree with me. I go, okay, I don't care. You have your opinion, I have my opinion. I'm not fighting. You don't like my opinion, move on, scroll on, click on. Leave my page, please. You don't need to prove your point. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to just illuminate the isness of the psychology we're seeing. And it is a mess. And it's a mess because there is a gross misalignment of clarity. People are not clear because leadership is not clear. And when leadership is not clear, children are not clear. And so this is a mirror for us to become clear in our own life about, what are our values? What do I want for my children? But at the same time, there are some greater shared values that we need to sometimes surrender to in order to just move on. And you can choose how invasive you want to be with those values or how you want to take them into what degree or not. But sometimes we just have to move on. And right now, we don't have to take the vaccine. We don't have to, completely be isolated. We don't have to believe in Trump or believe in Biden. We don't have to do anything. We just need to show some caution and wear a damn mask when you're outside. Simple. Right now, because you do it for the greater good. You do it because the experts say that. And since we're not trained in that field, we secede, we surrender, right? Just like the laws around speed limits or the laws around seatbelts, or we've heard that Tylenol is good for taking away the pain of a headache. Who knows if that's really true? Maybe it's a placebo, but we don't fight everything. We fight the big fights, the important fights, which have to do with, am I being compassionate? Am I being empowered? Am I being caring in my life today? Don't fight fights that you can't fight. Fight the fight that you can fight, which is about you, your empowerment, your health, your vision, your clarity, your alignment. Are you aligned right now? Fight for injustice. Fight for poor people. Fight for Black people and minorities. Fight for handicapped, the elderly. Fight for the Native Americans, the people who are downtrodden. Fight a good fight. Don't fight fights that are based on ideology and philosophy. Use your life for action and stop wasting your time in things that you will never know the answer to or not, because it's not your expertise. So you are the power that you have. You are your own power. And this is what you need to do, is use your power, for good. What do you need to align toward? What do you need to show up in? How do you need to be present? How do you need to be helpful, compassionate, right? Stop going, you know what? I think there was no virus. I think there was a virus. I think Trump is this. I think that these are ideas. You don't know who Trump is at the end of the day. You don't know what happened in China and Wuhan. You don't know. All you know is you and how you can show up for yourself, right? In a small way. And then we have to secede to a few of the shared values, not all, a few of them, like wearing a seatbelt, like driving on the right side of the road, like wearing a mask. At this point in time, yeah. And is it great to wear a mask? No. Is it annoying? Yes. I hate it. But I do it because this is what the shared value seems to be, and I want to be considerate both to myself and to others. It doesn't take much from me. I'd rather fight for real inequality. I don't want to fight with people at Costco. I'm not going to wear a mask. That's not a fight I want to fight. Fight the good fight. Like, use your energy to help people, not to prove your ideology. You see, when we get into proving our ideologies, we're not fighting the good fight. Take your ideology into action for good fights. When you have the ideology around, say, for example, wearing a mask or not, there's no action toward it. There's nobody to help. It's just you're destroying yourself or potentially destroying someone else. There's no help, positive thing coming out of it. But when you think of Black people or minorities, you can do something to help someone. A mask is your individual ideology. Let it go. There's a shared ideology right now around mask wearing. Secede, and this is where people lose so much energy. They're fighting ideological fights, ideological warfare, not compassion, not of the heart, not of service. This is where we need to go. Stop with your opinions, conspiracy theories, what you believe or what you don't. Nobody knows. This is a brand new thing. And this is where we have to show humility. We don't know. So when you don't know, you err on the side of caution and you follow the 5 doctors that say that you want to. Now, if your 5 doctors say no mask, well, you follow the majority right now. For right now. Later on, we may find out the mask didn't do anything, but I know it's not going to do harm. So just go with it. I know it's annoying. It did. It feels like a muscle. Okay. But fight the good fight. Put your energy in who needs my help today? Can I help my children? Can I show up better? Can I, you know what? I took this guy out, but he's still here. How come he's still here? Mr. Conrad. Because you obviously don't want to, Mr. Conrad is on my page. And obviously he's here to just, trigger all of us. And we're not going to be triggered. We're just going to say, hide all comments. So, oh, he's just going on. He's so bored. Conrad, are you bored? Are you bored, my dear friend? Don't be bored. Go do something. Go play a video game or something. That's what I say. Everybody's paying attention to damn Conrad. Again, she's there. Wow. Conrad, I swear. Are you still talking? I'm trying to delete you. Don't worry about Conrad. He's hilarious. He's so silly. Okay. So this is what I mean. Waste of energy. And all of it, I'm trying to get this guy to get off my page. I can't do it. Can't do it. You know why? Because you can't get rid of this. It's everywhere. I've been blocking him and pressing delete. He shows up again. What? You have to just laugh. You have to say, come, Conrad, but you cannot pay attention to him. Pay attention to me. Align yourself to me. Okay? This is the problem. Everyone's getting distracted. Okay? Oh, see, everyone's talking about Conrad. Hello, everybody. This is my page. But this is to my point. This is the whole point. I said misalignment. We're getting misaligned. Do not get misaligned. Stay on point, okay? Do not get distracted by presidents with Goya beans, for example. Stay on point. The point is only one. How can I wake up each day and get through the damn day? How can I wake up each day and connect to my children? How can I wake up each day and help maybe one person possibly? How can I wake up each day and take care of my body? How can I wake up each day and stop my stupid ideological warfare that I have an opinion? And what's your opinion? Stop it. Take action. How can I help someone today? Right? That's the only action we should be taking right now in these times. Wake up every day, take care of your body, take care of your children and your family and your few people around you, and then go and help someone. Don't fight with people on Facebook around your opinion and their opinion. You don't know, they don't know. Everyone's talking rubbish, right? There's always something to talk about these days. Have you seen that the governor of Texas did this? Have you seen what did it? It's like a big gossip party because we have nothing to do at home. We got to stop. We have to stop. So get up each day and just align with yourself. Yes? Get out of your mind and stop trolling people or arguing with people. People have so much time these days to argue. All that time, they should be exercising. All that time, they should be meditating. All that time, they should be connecting with their children. And all that time, they should be doing something fun in their lives. Yes? Not bothering with internet trolls. So align. Yes? Align, align, align. Don't get into the hype. Stop getting distracted. Have humility that you don't know. So if you don't know for right now, you have to believe the expert, even if you don't like the expert, just whatever. You didn't go to biology school. You're not a virusologist. So just now be quiet and say, you know what do I know? I'm acting like I know everything. It's my opinion. So I'll be quiet and just help people. Spread positivity, spread power, right? Everyone wants to be an expert today. No one is an expert. Only the experts are the experts. So next time somebody gives you an opinion, you say, oh, are you a virologist? Whatever they're called, virusologist. What have you been? Are you a scientist? Oh, no. Are you a doctor of any means? Oh, no, nothing. No MD, no PhD, no. Oh, so this is just your opinion. Oh, okay. Wow, we just wasted 15 minutes. Okay, everyone. So my brief message is stop believing the hype, get aligned, have a clear vision, stop confusing your children. It is what it is. Accept the madness. It's hilarious. It's so funny. It's just such a joke. Stop taking life so seriously. It's a shit show. It's going to be a shit show for another year or two. What to do? Help people who are losing their jobs. Help people who don't have enough money. Help your family. That's all that's needed right now is help. Again, Conrad is here. I will fix it. Bye, everyone. Lots of love. I'll be here next Sunday. I don't know what time, but I will be here.